Hi everyone, it's James here from Pro Tools Expert. Welcome to another gear review. This time we're going to look at two new units from our friends at Tascam. You are hearing me currently recording through an SM58, I know, but also down here on the bottom, there it is a Tascam DR-10X recorder. Now this hooks on to the bottom of the microphone via the XLR connection. Very, very neat indeed. So you can choose to use your own favorite dynamic mic. This baby doesn't provide phantom power, it has to be said. Hook it on and away you go, you're up and recording. Kind of great for reporters, kind of, how are you doing? What do you mean you're not answering? On top of the DSLR we have over here, I've hooked up the DR-10SG, which is the same kind of recording platform, but with a shotgun mic attached to the front of it. Very, very cool unit. I've used this a lot for shooting interviews and stuff where you don't have time to stick a microphone in someone's face. You just want to catch some bypassing audio, just some really nice quality, good quality audio from a really nice quality microphone. So we're going to start with the DR-10SG. We'll have a look up close and personal, and let me show you around. So you're hearing me now on the DR-10SG. I'm about probably 2.5, 3 feet away from the microphone, and I think you'll agree it sounds pretty damn fine. Now it has to be said, we're in my control room where there isn't much background noise, and I do currently have the foam kind of wind stopper on it. But if I peel that off, there we go, there's the wind stopper. And the microphone itself is probably about 4 inches long, shotgun style with the refraction tube. And it sounds great. It sounds really, really good. As I said, I've used this in kind of offices and car parks where you need to get half decent audio, but you don't really want to be taking thousands of quid's worth of equipment, booms and operators, things like that. Or you just need to be fast and agile with your filming. Let's put that back on. Form factor wise, this thing's really neat. On the back of the unit we have the housing for the AAA battery. On the right hand side or left, depending on which way you're looking at it, we have the power button. On the top we have this little LCD display with menu button, start, stop and record. On the back we have our headphone volume, and yes, there's a headphone output on this thing as well. We then have our left and right kind of fast forward controls and our record monitoring controls, 3 LEDs to show the level we've got going in. On the left, or the right hand side, or should I say the other side from the power button, we have the headphone jack, mini USB, and the cover for the MicroSD slot. Once you've spent a couple of minutes with this thing, you'll be totally happy with the menu structure. It's really simple to navigate your way around. Whacking an SD card, has to be said at this point, only up to 32 gig. Do not try and put a 64 in it. It doesn't like it. One of those moments where I actually did read the manual. Very rare, I know. But hey, all the audio you're hearing is from it, and it sounds really great. What can I say? There's an option where you can actually put this on the hot shoe via kind of an extended 6-inch arm, which I have been using. It's a little bit plasticky, a bit fragile, but hey, it works. It does say in quite large letters, do not pick your camera up by the microphone mount. It's not a handle. So the DR-10X is very similar in functionality, still on a AAA battery. There's still a microSD card slot for the microSD card, obviously. Up to 32 gig, don't try putting a 64 in it, it doesn't like it. The main difference is how you actually start and stop recording. Now on the side here, there's a little slider, and you push it down to actually start the unit up, to power it on, and you pull up to start recording. Pull up again, stop recording, push down to turn it off. Really, really neat, very, very simple. Functionality wise, we've got the same or very similar menu structure to the DR-10SG. It just works. One of my favourite features though is the mic clamping system. Attach your mic in the normal way, wind on the thread, and it will stop the mic from being able to be detached even when you press the XLR detach latch button thing. If you want to get the mic off, unscrew it, press the button and pull it away. It's designed to be very kind of handheld friendly. I think that's what this whole slidey button is for as well, that you cannot stop it. Even if you grab the mic by the recorder rather than by the microphone body, it works really well. You won't stop it recording by accident. What can I say? It just works. I'm looking forward to using both of these at the NAMM show in January very, very much. Hopefully they'll speed things up for us a great deal. So there you go. That's two goodies from our friends at Tascam. The DR-10x microphone attached recorder and the DR-10SG, the hot shoe mount with a shotgun mic on top. They both work really well. I've been using these loads. Really don't want to give them back. If you're into this sort of thing, video making, multimedia, that sort of thing, then maybe these are worth a try. Certainly worth a look at a retailer near you. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I've been James from Pro Tools Expert, and I'll see you again soon for some more gear talk.